Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if this is your first time, kindly please subscribe, turn on your post notification, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't worry about my hair. This abroad life is not easy. My sisters who are in diaspora know what I'm talking about, so don't worry about my hair. I think what I'm gonna do today's Thursday, so I'm gonna straighten it today, moisturize it, and then tomorrow I'll get braids and do my own hair, because guys, you know the struggle. So I have learned to do my own hair now. You see those braids that you saw in the previous video, I did that myself. So girl, I ain't giving. The day when I'm gonna give and do braids in a salon, maybe it would be the day when I win a lottery. Because just thinking of giving 100 euros just to do my hair, I'm like, God damn it, I'm not gonna do that. Every time I just think of taking 100 euros just to go do hair, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, one day I will. One day I will. I know this weekend is going to be very hectic, but I will see tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening. I can start tomorrow evening and then finish on Saturday, because I really want to go to church. There's a friend of mine who is Catholic and has invited me long time ago, and I've been promising that I will come every time. I will come. My friend has even stopped asking, but I really need to go to church. Honestly, I need to go to church. I grew up in church and stuff. Sometimes you just need that faith, just that faith. Church, sometimes, I'm not a very religious person, and I don't really care what people believe in. I won't judge anyone for believing in whatever it is that they believe in, but I just feel like some of these things like church and all that is what keep people sane, is what keep people living, and it keeps them keeping on all the time, because it just gives you that faith. It doesn't matter what you believe in, whether you believe in God or you believe in, for as long as you have a high power up there that you believe in, it's just great. It's just a great feeling to know that there's just something guiding your life and all that. But anyways, that is not what I came here to talk about. Let's talk about age. Hey. I know that women do not like to talk about their age, but believe me, I'm that kind of person that kind of woman that doesn't mind talking about my age, because growing up then I was told that I looked younger than my age. Now, because I was told that I looked younger than my age, that even young kids would look at me and think they're older than me and I'm younger. So because of that, I think it prompted me to really not mind telling people my age. If somebody asks me how old I am, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell them how old I am. And most of the people, when I tell them how old I am, they go like, are you for real? And then if I add on and tell them I have 3 kids, they'll be like, what? Especially here. In Africa, you'd find people of my age having 4 kids. Not all of them, but you'd see that a lot of people really my age, it's okay to have 3 kids, it's okay to have 4 kids and stuff. But here I've realized that most of the people that I meet either have 1 child, 2 kids, and if you see that they have 2 kids, they must be really older, way older. Although I can say that I've met people that are younger than me and already have 2 kids and stuff. So really, when I tell people I am that age, which I'm not going to mention here anyways, but if you ask me personally, I wouldn't mind telling you. So when I tell people I'm that age and I have 3 kids, I don't mind talking about my kids. I don't mind telling people that I have 3 kids. I don't care if it's embarrassing. I'm not the kind of person that really like to hide things. I am not. For me, I just feel like I can tell you whatever I want to tell you. How you take it, how you look at me after I've told you, after I've been honest with you, because I really value honesty. So what you think about me after I've been honest with you is your problem, not my problem. I'm going to tell it, and I'm going to tell it how it is. And that's me, So I really don't mind telling people my age. I don't mind telling people how many kids I have. So back to the conversation, you know, most women really don't like to say my age, which is okay. Whatever you choose to tell people and not to tell people really is up to you. I wouldn't judge you. I wouldn't judge anyone for that. Sorry about that. So for me, even if it's a requirement, you know, for certain benefits, I am not going to change my birth certificate. I'm not going to change my age to say, oh, I am this young. No, I'm going to tell it like it is, like I said before. But now, guys, back to the main issue. Age phobia. I don't know if that is what it's called, but that fear of aging. Like, recently, I've had that fear more than excitement. You know, sometimes you get so excited that you're aging, and then other times you get, you know, afraid. Oh gosh, my hand is getting tired because I'm holding the phone, even my neck. Yeah. So sometimes you're just afraid and you're like, oh my gosh, I am aging, I am getting older. So the number that I'm actually afraid of is 40. Like a few years from now, I'm gonna be 40. And guys, yes, I'm moving so fast. So I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, years are going so fast. I've never actually felt like this, where I'd be afraid. Before, I couldn't wait to be 30. I couldn't wait to be more than 30. I couldn't wait to be mid-30s. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 40 in a few years. But then at the same time, when I think about it, I'm like, okay, my kids are gonna be a little grown, you know, especially the bigger kids. They would be grown, they would be independent, they would be helping out more, you know, they would be able to do things on their own more and stuff. And then that excites me sometimes, you know. But then we all know, if you're a parent, you know, once you're a parent, you're just a parent. Even if your kids are really grown, there are times you'd still feel like, you know, you'd still get worried about them. I see that with my dad. Like, he's always worried. He would be calling and asking how I am doing because I'm far from home, how much they miss me, how much they wished I was back home, but they know I am here for good reasons, blah 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 blah, you know, all that. So as a parent, you actually never get to stop worrying about your kids. I know that, and I understand that my kids growing up actually wouldn't make a difference. There are times I'll still be worried about them. There are times I'll still you know, want them to do certain things for better reasons and stuff. But yeah, but still, that feeling of just knowing that my kids would be grown then, and they'll be able to do certain things on their own, they would be a little bit independent and stuff, it excites me. But then I still have that fear of getting old. And then another thing that excites me actually, oh sorry guys, that's my son back in the car seat there, sleeping, if you can see the kaput. Yeah, so another thing that excites me really is seeing women in their 40s and 50s looking so good. When I say that, I'm like, okay, if this is how good I'm gonna look when I'm 40 or 50, then I'm okay with that. Like, I'm really okay with that, you know. So that also excites me. But still, it doesn't take away that phobia of growing old. I just get to worry constantly. I just get to panic sometimes, like, oh my gosh, I am growing old. I don't know if it's the hormones. Like, those of you who are 40, you know, tell me how it was, 40, 50s and all that. Tell me how it was when you were in your 30s and you were approaching 40s. Like, how did you feel? Like, did you get some kind of feelings, or is it just hormones? Like, because you're getting old, you know, the hormones are kicking in as well and stuff, and you're starting to think, oh my gosh, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and I'm getting old. Yeah, but I guess the drill is just to live on and to keep on living on, and just to, you know, to know that we're gonna grow old no matter what. We can't stop it, you know. We can fake our age all we want, but you will still grow old. You will still grow wrinkles, you know. You can't stop it, unfortunately. It's biology, you know. You can't stop it. So yeah, so we just have to accept, you know. Sometimes I sit down and I'm like, just accept it, girl. You're gonna be 40. You can't stop it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. The fear will be there, but it's up to you, you know. It is up to you. You can feel it. Maybe it's normal. You just have to feel it, allow it, you know. But at the same time, you just have to understand that some of these things are normal. Like, it's normal to age. It's normal to age, honestly. It's very much normal to age. It's not something strange, you know. It's not something that you can control, like I mentioned. So we just have to live with it. So what do you guys think? Put it in the comment section down below. What do you think? Are you also afraid of aging? It really doesn't matter how old you are right now. Whether you are in your 20s, whether you are in your, you know, 30s, early 30s and stuff. Are you afraid of growing up, or do you really just want to grow up? It's so weird that when we are young, we want to grow up so badly. Like, if you look at young kids, they want to grow up so badly. They want to do grown up stuffs and stuff. And then they get to a certain age where they are afraid of growing up. Like, it's so weird. But yeah, that's life. Life has got to go on. Yeah, very soon this woman right here will be in her 40s. Imagine. Can you imagine? Me in my 40s. So I'm thinking about, how am I gonna be? Like, how? Well, let the 40s come. 40s, I'm ready for you. I want to see how I'm gonna look. I want to see what I can do in these few years before I hit 40s. Actually, I really think the fear usually comes from the fact that you feel like by that certain age you should have accomplished certain things, but then you haven't, and then you feel like time is running out. Maybe that could be the fear. Or what do you think? Put it in the comment section down below. Let's talk about this. And if you watched until the end, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye bye. See you again in my next video.